Hello and welcome back, subscribers, to another Sunday speed paint. Today I'm going to be talking about My Pride, the series made by the YouTube channel Tribbleofdoom. And let me just start off by saying, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's only 10 episodes long. Or for those of you who don't mind spoilers or have already seen all of the episodes, then let's get started. I wanted to say I had a hard time picking a scene in particular, but I wanted to draw this specific image when I had finished episode 10, where Nothing proclaims to Fire when she's fighting him that my name is Nothing, and the delivery of the voice acting in there was fantastic. I love the voice acting in episode 10 the most, just about as much as I did in episode 1, and seeing the improvement of everything in the team that they had from start to finish, I could see all of the hard work that they put into each of the episodes. Most specifically, though, I did have a theory, and I did have some questions answered while watching, where there was a lot of foreshadowing right from the get-go, but there was also stuff where we didn't know exactly the purpose of some characters, where we would see in Nothing's dreams Ghost, and we weren't really sure what was going on until we got further and further. And I liked the foreshadowing that the three sisters, if you look at the first episode, when Sharptongue is talking about them, they line up almost exactly with their respective cubs of sort of reincarnations, with the exception sort of like Kansu. But Fire is with Suns, Spark is with Azra, which I feel is kind of sad because that pretty much spot on was just like, yeah, you're unfortunately not going to survive. And Nothing's sort of with Kansu, but I feel like it's also with the reincarnations, being that Fire with Suns is fire, I feel is light. Of course, Hover being Karabi makes sense because of the nightmares that Nothing had, and Nothing being Kyoga, as stated in one of the episodes when we find out from Kansu herself that she is indeed that reincarnation. We also learn, which I feel is a foil for Nothing, is Fire. When they're lost in the endless stretch, and Tangled is with Fire and Nothing is with Feather, it is the exact same scene mirrored, because she chose not to attack him, she chose not to abandon him. Despite everything, she stayed strong together with him, whereas Fire had went into fear mode, and I feel like that is the exact response that Light had when he was fighting against Karabi. He said, "You heard her, she was going to kill me, I had to strike first," which is the same thing almost with Fire saying he was going to let me starve, he was going to keep it all to himself. And Tangled responded out of a fear and sad response through Ghost saying that I was going to share, which causes Fire to kind of have an immediate backlash of just make it stop, make it stop. Sort of lines up with how I feel Light's personality, if reincarnated, would match up for Fire, because he does, even in the first episode, respond with fear, and he runs away. He runs away instead of staying with his family because he wants to survive. He was worried about his sister, but not too much to an extent of just you have to listen to me. Pride Law is here for a reason, and Nothing disagrees with that, and she realizes that this cycle isn't going to break unless she stops it. So I also like that it answers kind of the question of where is all of the spirits going if Azra isn't taking them to the stars, and Ghost showing that, he has Tangled and refers to themselves as we. I feel like also Spark may be in there along with Sharptongue, but maybe not all of them can be spoken to directly unless Ghost kind of has them, and maybe we'll see more of that in a potential season 2. I'm rooting for it, even if it takes about a year. The wait would be more than worth it, and this show was just absolutely phenomenal and inspiring. And thank you all so much for making it to the end of the video. If you guys want to see more of these kinds of videos, don't forget to put your paws to that subscribe button and turn on notifications for weekly content. Stay possum, subscribers, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!